Okay, so I've zoomed in here so you can now see a bit better what's going on. So we've dried this off. And there you can see what it's looking like. So we're going to now go in with the brass. So as you can see, this is much thinner and there's no grain in this. So this is really for highlighting. So for this bit, I like to just take a bit on my finger and just brush that over. So I'm just picking up the detailing here. So I'm going around, there's this bubbled edge here. I'm just going around that firstly. And I'm trying to keep the inside white because I just think that's creating a bit of contrast. So if you go over an area you don't want to colour, just take a baby white quickly and pull that back off. Okay, so that's that bit. Then we're just going to add some to the sides. Now you will get a little bit coming off whilst you're doing that. Don't worry, that's fine. That's normal. So we don't want to go too mad with this. So this is just to highlight, just to pick out those details. So we're going just a tiny bit, this is all I'm putting on, and this goes quite far. And then we'll just add some patches in the middle, and you could do this with a paintbrush as well. So you want just a tiny bit, because you don't want to be covering what you've done. It's like a dry brushing. So we're just using this just to highlight certain areas. And this just gives that finishing touch to make it look aged and worn. You can see how that looks. Not to show you my ugly face. There you go. Oops, sorry, moving the camera around. Okay. Then what we're going to do, I've pulled out some embellishments here. So I've got some various flowers. I found this really pretty brooch, which is a bit bright, so I'm going to add some brass to that. Some little glass beads and some tiny flowers. So we're just going to dry that off and then we'll start adding those details. It shouldn't take too long either. As long as you're careful, as long as it's touch dry, you can start adding in those details you want. So you could just leave it at this, so that's very decorative already. Entirely up to you. Let's just make sure you can see me. 3D gloss gel, as always, of course. Ooh, I think I need to clean the lid. It's peeling off. There we go. So I said about that brooch, it's a bit bright, so I'm going to dull that down with a bit of the brass paste as well. So I'm just, again, taking a little bit on my finger, rubbing this in. You could use the waxes for this as well. And I just want to, this was quite a bright gold, so I want to bring this in with the colour scheme. Okay, we'll pop that to one side for a moment. So I'll dry that off in a second. We'll keep that to one side. So that's going to go, let's just check which is the top. Like I said, that's quite important. So this is the top. So I want the charm to go at the bottom, so I want that to hang. So we will come back to that bit. And then I've got these little minty coloured flowers and some little, the kind of bluey green glass gems. So let's get these out. So I've got 8 flowers and 4 gems. So I'm going to do, the gems are obviously bigger, so I'll do 2 flowers and a gem. So we know that here is going to be the brooch, so we want to plan around that. So finishing near the top, where then we'll put a flower or something. So we'll just plan this out roughly. Doesn't have to be exact. And then we'll do the glass gems after, because we'll know where that goes then. So I'm just going to use my 3D gloss gel to just stick those onto the frame. Because this is an uneven surface, you want something really strong to stick on top here of that patina. So if you've got glue that you prefer, that's absolutely fine. Just make sure it is something that's going to stick really well. So I'm just going along, sticking these on. A little bit, oops, come back. It's running away. A little bit on the back of the flower, then a little bit on the frame. Oh, they're alive, these flowers. They're very fiddly. And this does dry clear, so don't worry too much if you go over where the flower is. And I just thought these coordinated nicely with the patina. I think they were in a Santoro flower mix, if I remember rightly. They were like rubber and resin flowers. So that's those. And then I've got a couple of glass gems, which I will go 2 on each side. So these are a bit heavier, so I need a bit more. I'm going to stick these top and bottom. So 1 there. So this is good if you want to make a Christmas gift, but not, you know, something that can be used all year round. So it's not Christmassy themed. But, you know, you want to make something nice. So that's how that's looking so far. Let's dry off the brooch and add that in as well. Now, because this is going to be dangling and it's quite heavy, I want to make sure that's stuck really well. Just making sure it was still going there. So yeah, it's quite heavy, so we're going to need to use quite a big blob here. And it will take a little bit of time to dry completely. That's fine, just have to be patient with it. So I'm just making sure I've got all in there, and then I'm going to try and scrape away what I don't need there, because although it dries clear, obviously it is sort of visible. And if you don't like how that sort of gel looks after, you know, if you've got too much, you can always go back in with the patinas. So that's that, and what I will do is put something under there to support that gem while it dries. So then I've got some flowers in the same colours, blues and greens, and I pulled out some white for some contrast as well. So let's have a look what we fancy. Thinking one of these nice big white flowers. Grab my scissors. I'm thinking a nice big white flower here, and maybe some that's too much there. We'll use the smaller flowers. We'll go with a couple of smaller flowers on the sides. So again, just with the gel. So this is going in between the small flowers where I didn't put the glass gem. But I think I will go with a few smaller flowers actually. That is too much, that big flower. And I'm going to so just bending the wires in because these have wires on. These are some of the Iron Roses flowers which we stock. So I'm gonna just do, yeah, that's better. Little 3 flowers up here. And that is it. So let's just zoom out a little bit. Try not to video myself. So you can just see the camera tripod here. That's it. So I'll take some photos of when it's completely dry to show you. And that's my patina mirror. So I hope you enjoyed and give it a go yourself. Bye.